Coming to you live in my messy pants in Atlanta, Georgia. This is the Toonami Audience Takeover Bracket. If you're not watching this live October 27th, there's a chance you're listening to this on the Adult Swim podcast, Word to Your Mother. We're narrowing down 16 shows to 8 shows today. It gets smaller and smaller as we go through shows on the recent Toonami network broadcast, or whatever the frick you'd call it, and we figure out who the audience thinks is the best. This is what it looked like as of last week. 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 matchups with 16 contenders. I want everyone to remember, before we get to our guests, that this is not a fair or balanced show. I've said it once, I've said it twice. The shows being chosen were chosen in very strange ways, and Gil Austin, he did a very strange time doing it, and also, you can't really choose the criteria how to judge shows against each other. Art is subjective. There is no arguably best movie of all time except for Die Hard. Let's bring the music back on. Today, we have 5 guests with us, 3 of them on camera, coming from all around the world.
Oh my god.
People from, you might have heard of some of the words in this YouTube channel, streaming project, Instagram page. You might have heard the word anime, you might have heard the word balls, you might have heard the word deep.
Oh my god.
If you put them all together, you get what this collective has become. And would you guys consider yourselves a collective?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get tuned in with each other?
So basically we started the YouTube channel like I think in 3 months time it's been 7 years, and me and Yusuf have known each other since high school. I think, Yusuf, how long have we known each other? Is it like 14 years?
Yeah, I think we became really good friends when we were around 16, 17, 18, and then we're 28 by the way, so it's been a long time now. But we've been in high school since we're 13, so together. That's been a long time.
But like we have a meme like going on, because we have a Discord server and everything, and then our fans, like, usually on the Discord, they call us boomers, because I think right now like anime just became super mainstream in the past 2 to 3 years. Like when we first started making YouTube videos in 2014, like, even if I look back at those videos, they're absolutely trash. I think I privated a lot of them. They're so cringy. I'm like, yo, what the hell was I thinking making these videos? It's so embarrassing.
What do you mean?
Making them on
10 anime powers is the best video
We
ever.
were making them in the shitty equipment. We were making them on TeamSpeak online, like chatting over the worst technologies. It just sounded so trashy. But now we just up the content completely because the era changed. When we started anime, people were in the closet. Oh, it's something. It's like something you don't speak about.
When me and Yusuf were in school, basically liking anime, you got bullied for that, or you were like you were just considered a pussy, basically.
Well, I mean, I think there's still people in the Adult Swim audience, even though Toonami's on Adult Swim, we're broadcasting on like a lot of different platforms right now, so the YouTube audience kind of gets random lurkers who are Adult Swim followers, and even then, whenever we turn on the Toonami bracket, someone's going to be like, oh man, it's incel time.
Oh yeah. Shit, no, but honestly, when we were young, especially when I was young, I was a kid. And I don't know, I was so absorbed into Toonami. I used to watch my main show. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z because everyone in UK, everyone loved Dragon Ball Z. And then when Naruto came about, that's when and Bleach and Naruto came about. That's when the anime hype train just went, like, it started spreading slowly. And then One Piece came, and then everyone was like, okay, yeah, we like anime. But again, it was like you said, like an insult thing. But I think now it's slowly getting more.
But the openings from the 90s, they're all lit. Like, everyone remembers like Beyblade intro, Rock the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Everyone remembers like Ultimate Muscle, even though that was a trash
One Piece
anime.
rap.
Yeah,
I don't think we should shit on Beyblade too much during this episode, though. We are sponsored by Beyblade.
No.
Beyblade sick.
I love Beyblade. Yeah, Beyblade was sick.
Some people don't even know. Hope you don't know. Pokemon, which is a huge, success, is an anime. Like, Pokemon's one of the biggest shit out there, and it falls into category of anime. Same thing with Digimon, and those two was probably our childhood. Cartoon.
What makes something an anime? And then I want you guys. How about everybody introduce themselves? Because we got a couple people, Samantha and Sanrio, who are off screen.
Hey man, how's it going?
Everybody, say your name, where you're calling from, and how it's going.
Yusuf can start.
Start with Yusuf.
So I'm technically from UK, but currently I'm in Arizona with Samantha, who's my wife. Yes, I'm calling from Arizona, Yuma.
Alright guys, my name's Adil. Obviously me and Yusuf, owners of Anime Balls Deep, and then we've hired... I'm answering your earlier question because we kind of messed it up, but Sid is a full-time worker for ABD, and Sonrio just became full-time worker 3 days ago. And he's ended up on the stream.
Congratulations on the promotion.
I think Sid's been working us for a year now. He helps us write the videos as well now, and he edits.
I just finished editing a Jujutsu Kaisen video.
Yeah, we're uploading a video after this stream, and Sandria, the way that I met everyone, like the internet's such a powerful thing, right? Like, I literally just made a tweet and I said, guys, we're hiring, and that's it. Like, then these guys DM'd me, and
no. I used to be a lurker in ABD stream.
Nah, even Sanrio, Sanrio, and even I'll be honest, even Sam, all of these guys used to watch ABD prior to us actually meeting them. So they were ABD fans. You guys
I have to admit it, man. I have to admit it. I started off as a fan. I commented on one of the videos.
Oh my god! So you were a simp, and that's how you met your.
I was a dead simp, man.
Now, Samantha, you're outside. Can you explain what's going on physically with that?
No, don't tell them.
Alright, let me explain. Yeah, I'm outside. I got kicked out of the house. It's alright. I understand. It's cool.
So you live with Yusuf in a intimate capacity. And to do this, you had to go outside.
To do this out of the generosity, the kindness of my heart, I went outside for the stream, for the greater good of the stream.
What was the comment you left? Do you know?
The comment that I left, I think
the one that was like that made the DMs fly.
No, I think Sonrio and Sid and I think all of these guys, they've been watching us for like 5-6 years or something.
This was 6 years ago, by the way.
I used to watch them when all they used to do was fact videos, like top 10 facts about Naruto.
I think I commented on a Samurai Champloo video, and I was just like, damn, this is sick. I love Samurai Champloo. It's like the most basic comment, but...
Hey, Samurai Champloo, unfortunately, currently out of the bracket. But let's go back. What makes something... But, you know, it was a crazy one. So you guys have to understand, and I don't know, you guys probably get this, but Fooly Cooly in American Toonami is just like a huge, important cultural touchstone. It was one of the few animes that Mike Lazo, who started Adult Swim, really liked. So it seemed like our audience sided with that. But Samurai Champloo beat Inuyasha.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Samurai Champloo and Inuyasha are like that. Inuyasha's my childhood. I grew up with Inuyasha, but once I saw Samurai Champloo, I'm like, I just can't. I can't go for anything else. But
that was your adolescence.
And if I'm honest, I did not watch Inuyasha until literally like, was it 4 weeks ago? Samantha told me let's watch Inuyasha again, but she wants to watch from the beginning, and I started watching it. I'm quite far in now, and honestly, Inuyasha is really good. It reminds me of how good old animes are compared to the new ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love My Hero Academia and all these upcoming series, but the olden animes had a little jazz to it, which it can't be really replicated. And to answer your earlier question, what makes anime? Like when we were younger, we didn't know what anime was. I mean, this whole concept about Japanese and Japanese cartoons, and that what makes anime constitute of the drawing styles, and it's quite unique. And it's usually based on a manga, which gets later adapted into anime. Not always. Like look at Cowboy Bebop, Watanabe, directed that without actually having the source material. But really, truly, I don't really think this should be lumped into I think anime is just animation. Even Avatar, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, calling anime balls deep, but even Avatar, I consider that in technically a animation, which kind of falls into the category
because it follows the tropes. It follows the tropes.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it does.
Like they even said they're inspired from anime.
What would you say the tropes are? Because I'm in the middle of... I've got a comedy show coming up on Toonami, but I'd like to argue there are storytelling tropes that make it serialized, not sitcom-y, that make it more anime, because there's like a linear adventure with, what's called plot twists and cliffhangers, and people cry a lot. Does that make something an anime?
I don't... I think those are animes where just gag. still a gag anime that doesn't have anything like a story to it.
But like, I think like now that I'm older, obviously before, like when I was 14 years old, I think that's when I started Naruto and Death Note. And I think as I'm getting older, like I have to get into seinen now a bit more, because anime, when I watch an anime, it's all about the message. I'm looking at the philosophical message now, and like what was the meaning behind the writer? Why did they write certain characters in a way? What is the message that they're trying to portray to the audience? Because and that's why I love about Naruto, because like most fans don't realize that about Naruto. But even as a kid, while I was watching it at 14, I was like, wait, this show's kind of about racism. It's kind of about achieving
bullying
your
as
dreams.
well.
It's about bullying. It's about
Yeah.
these deep messages, and it literally teaches you like things that you can apply to your real life. And I feel like Naruto is, that's why we cover Naruto so much on the channel, because it did affect me and Yusuf to a degree that it made us better people. Do you agree in it, Yusuf?
Yeah, like I don't know, because for me, I mean, I think a lot of people can experience this. At one point in your life, a lot of, I don't know, maybe not a lot of you guys, but some of you guys might have got bullied in the childhood. And when you're like a kid who's all alone and don't have many friends, and you watch some TV shows like Naruto, and you see Naruto experiencing similar way of life than you did. Let's say Naruto's getting picked on, or he's lonely, he's on a swinging by himself, and you're watching it and you're feeling the same thing. You're gonna be crying, and you're like a kid, you're like 14 years old, and you're thinking, oh no, you know what, my life ain't, I'm not alone in this. And even though
so that's one trope. That's one trope. To answer your question, like that's one trope. The main protagonist, somehow they will have the greatest destiny, like the greatest family lineage. They don't know it though. They don't know it somehow.
That's what we hope we're gonna turn into.
Now, in the Adult Swim chat, KP Senti says that must be why I didn't like Naruto that much. Do you guys think KP Senti's into racism and bullying or something?
You know what?
We
don't know.
How can you not like Naruto, man? Naruto Part 1, I think, is like a 9.5.
100%.
It's interesting though that you guys were talking about how your fan base calls you boomers a lot. But you feel like we got into it earlier. It seems like a lot of people in this top 16 are, not all of them, but like One Punch Man is new, Promise Neverland, Demon Slayer, Ass Class and Mob Psycho are both relatively new. Fucking Dr. Stone, even Black Clover, Parasite, and My Hero. I mean, there's like a lot of like in the last 10-year guys on here.
Right.
You know what? We watched I think all of those animes we watched them, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, like it's kind of more newer animes compared to older animes. Like the older animes, it's not mentioned is Bleach. How's One Piece not in this? I don't even know. But anyway,
man.
What is going on?
One Piece got knocked out. One Piece got knocked out.
One Piece got knocked out
by Fooly Cooley.
What?
Hey, I know.
One Piece isn't that great, is it?
You're on the line with the Anime Toonami Audience Takeover Bracket. What's your name?
Is this a bad time to call now? Because everyone's so fired up.
No, it's the perfect time to call when everybody's fired up.
Hi. This is runner-up from the Adult Swim Summer Showdown.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Did you submit a bracket for this one?
Oh, I tried to, but my computer crashed.
Oh, no.
So my file was lost.
Poor thing.
I'm getting a new laptop in a couple of weeks.
Well, that's great.
But,
what's going on?
I just called to share my thoughts on the whole Toonami bracket so far. I definitely think it's way more challenging that compared to the Adult Swim version.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when I was trying to form a bracket, like I had a lot of difficulty determining which show was going to win, because like damn near all of them like are very popular.
Yeah, I thought the same way.
So what are you going to do about it? Do you have any darlings that you'd shoot in the face in this competition? And also, what you want to see win?
There is one battle that like even I'm really confused of which is going to turn out, and that's between Black Clover and Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because I definitely do like Dr. Stone more than Black Clover. I think it's innovative and very original.
100%.
but
100%.
Black
Thank
Clover.
you.
Haters, bro. Haters.
Oh, by the way, in Anime Ball Z, there's a huge gap where two of us like Black Clover and the other two don't like Black
And
Clover.
just to clarify, our channel,
Wow.
the channel is basically a Black Clover.
How do you?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
basically the Black Clover poster channel on YouTube.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Well, people in chat were getting annoyed last week when I started comparing Dr. Stone to Minecraft.
It does make sense.
That's
You do go through Minecraft building
see-
things,
I
and
can
Senku
understand
does similar
that.
things.
Yeah.
Sammy, you read all of Dr. Stone, innit?
Yeah, I read all Dr. Stone. I'm pretty
Thanks for
much caught
calling.
up.
Sorry, you can get going, Sam. I'm hanging up on our caller. She was our second place winner, I believe, when we did the Adult Swim show bracket last summer.
Oh,
And
wow.
got to dictate a marathon. We're still not sure what the prize should be, but I'm gonna quiz you guys on what a prize should be for a winner this time.
What the hell?
We gotta decide what the prize is.
But go on. What were you gonna say, Sam?
Alright, I was just gonna say that 100% I agree. I think Dr. Stone should win. I'm just putting that out there right now. Black Clover is low tier for me.
Oh,
You know what I like the fact that they go. I
Clover's
like
making
Dr.
it to
Stone.
the
I like
finals.
the science behind it. I like how they go into, there's genius, and maybe he's kind of a mad genius, but I just appreciate I appreciate the artwork, I appreciate the gags, and I appreciate the science behind the whole concept of the manga and anime.
Now, Chad Limestall in the YouTube chat says, if there's no DBZ, you ain't got me. I'll let you know, DBZ's down here going against Fooly Cooley. It defeated JoJo's last time, which made me very
What
sad.
the hell beat One Piece again?
One Piece was beat by Fooly Cooley. Fooly Cooley's been doing great. It's because the
yeah.
Adult Swim
Yeah.
audience,
Really?
the Adult Swim audience loves it. I mean, it's
One
hard to
Piece is
compare.
the
Like One
greatest
Piece is
manga of
like
all time.
it's like an epic, it's like an epic journey that's gone over centuries almost, arguably. Whereas Fooly Cooley's like 8 episods. So it's like, once again, how do you compare something like that?
You know, in my opinion, there's different animes that you can't compare with each other. Firstly, for instance, like someone said, if Dragon Ball Z doesn't win, but I love as I said, me and Ardal, we grew up in Dragon Ball Z, probably one of our first like overhyped anime, and I still
We
affect me
started
to
off
this
as a
day.
Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
we
fan.
actually did. Yeah, our few videos, it was all Dragon Ball videos. But honestly speaking, because now we're older and we did a lot of, we went through university, we did a lot of studying and whatnot. We kind of understood there's ways to analyze and critique a story. You can't, and any series, any elements of art, you can critique it. It's not just subjective. Some things are subjective, but some things aren't. Like a good story.
Me and Yusuf talked to the community recently. Like we did a Twitch stream, and like if you look at the Dragon Ball community right now, even on YouTube, because it's Dragon Ball Super's airing and the latest chapter came out, like all of them, like everyone, I'd say like 80% of the community is saying Dragon Ball Super is trash. Like it's a trash show. Like they're milking the franchise. That's how people put it, because they don't like how you grew up with the character of Goku and Gohan on Toonami and stuff like that, and then you see him in Super and his character's regressed, and then you feel disrespected as a fan because you've been supporting the show, buying merchandise, doing all these sort of things for 20 years, and then when the writer comes in and recycles the content,
sensu bean.
Yeah, like the last chapter of
recycling the content.
Last chapter of Dragon Ball Super was literally the Cell arc mixed with the Buu arc and mixed with the Frieza arc. It was just like the little elements of each arc to put together to scrap up a new chapter. And I'm not gonna say you can't enjoy a anime if it doesn't have any good elements to it. You can enjoy something. I'm not trying to bash anyone's desires or and what they fancy. But what I'm saying is definitely you can compare certain animes together and see analytically and with scientific methods which anime is better. This sounds like proper balls deep, but I'm being honest with you guys. I'm being honest with you guys.
Anime ball.
You got tests, you got theories.
You do. You
pick up the Berserk books and you see how many pages are left, and then you go like, I don't know,
a good anime will have some sort of intelligent and good story writing. I mean, if they place
Code Geass, man, no one saw that. Like, I'm not gonna spoil
Zero
that.
Requiem.
Code Geass. Oh my god.
It was amazing. I mean, good story, but some like gag animes can be compared to gag animes. Like One Punch Man is a gag anime and is excellent. It doesn't need to have a good in-depth story writing, but because it executes the gag perfectly fine. Yeah, it should be compared to another gag anime, but comparing Cowboy Bebop to One Punch Man, then it's definitely not a critique of anime and stories. It's critique on what you like. It's a popularity contest, which is fine. I love Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop was one of my favorite animes. The OSTs and Watanabe, what he did was freaking magical. But One Punch Man is, again, you know, is amazing as well. So it's hard to choose. Is if you compare Cowboy Bebop to a story writing style, 100% Cowboy Bebop in story writing and the way it was executed, even the OST. And the directing was amazing.
And Cowboy Bebop was a trendsetter at the time too, because it was such a unique concept, and the way that it was directed and the elements that it included about space and all that. I think it inspired a whole generation of movies and TV shows.
And all the when you have to look at Cowboy Bebop, you have to look at Watanabe's work, because he also did Samurai Champloo. And when he did Samurai Champloo, he basically
Cowboy Bebop beat Attack on Titan.
I don't know how that happened, man.
What?
Attack on Titan!
Oh my god!
Okay, I know how it happened because Cowboy Bebop.
Where are you seeing the bracket?
Sam loves
Attack on Titan is the greatest anime of this generation.
It is. It's one of the best.
It is.
Especially story writing, man. Especially the story writing.
Yeah.
It's almost like on the new level.
Wait, Attack on Titan lost to who?
Cowboy Bebop.
But I can understand.
But you have to understand, like, once again, in a cultural point, like Cowboy Bebop, one of the first animes on like Toonami late night, and it's one of those things that there's so much style to it, which I think, and a lot of people who are older resonate with that. Yeah, you know, there's the music, there's the kind of grungy cyberpunk space shit. Attack on Titan, you know, it's a better Game of Thrones, and it's definitely a send off of Mecha in a weird way, and. Of course, there's some... We've talked about it on this show. I mean, I love Attack on Titan, but there's also, you know, some strange handlings of Holocaust imagery. But we got someone on the line with us. Hey, what's up? You're on the Toonami Audience Takeover Bracket. We're talking about all these shows, and we're having fun, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it. This is Avi.
What's up, Avi?
So yeah, I want Bebop to win, but yeah, Bebop has a pretty tough road ahead of it. It's up against One Punch Man this week, as mentioned, and Hunter x Hunter is definitely going to beat Dead Man, or so we say, kill Dead Man.
I think he's facing Promised Neverland.
It's facing Promised Neverland. Dead Man Wonderland's out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Promised Neverland.
Really?
Yeah, but
I think Dead Man Wonderland was better than.
Oh, in that case, well, it could go. Yeah, it could go either way, but yeah, Bebop against One Punch Man up against, you know, Hunter x Hunter or Promised Neverland. Here's the thing: if My Hero Academia goes to, you know, next two rounds, I have a relative. He's definitely more into the fandom than I am, as you can tell. But he says if Bebop goes up against My Hero Academia, Bebop could be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
My Hero's way too big.
Why do you think it's so big?
I see My Hero Academia merch.
My Hero riding off the coattails of Avengers. It came in at the perfect time. The message it has is amazing. Oh, the soundtrack is amazing. The writing is almost Senin level in the past 40 chapters. Like, it's appealing to older generation like me and Yusuf, and the younger generation too. Like me and Yusuf, people like me and Yusuf can appreciate its message, like what it's trying to say. I think it's basically Joker. It's Batman vs Joker type shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
that's and My Hero had like it just entered the anime scene at the most perfect time. Like, I feel like
that makes sense. I think that's a real astute observation. But I think what it does is it takes like a mainstream accessibility of superheroes that's slowly been growing in the West since like, you know, Spider-Man, right? But also a step further, like you see the shit that you see a lot in manga that's just fucking insanely specific movesets and abilities. There's just a creativity in the types of like combat, and like, because there's so many that they have to be so creative. I mean, you even see it in Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is essentially the superpowers in terms of demon forms that are all oddly super specific, that are all weirder than anything you see. Like in Doom Patrol and fucking The Boys, you see a lot of like, oh, electricity guy, invisible guy, you know, like that kind of shit. But like in fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you have guy who who dies and then haunts your plane.
Oh my god!
I need a stand like that.
JoJo's too amazing.
That actually relates back to the earlier conversation about what makes anime so unique, or what's an anime trope. And I feel like the specific movesets, and whenever the guy goes Kamehameha, like you get hyped,
like,
you know,
like that shit would be so cringe in real life, but anime makes it come alive. Like, like why is the person in the middle of a fight naming the move? Like what?
Nah,
Like,
not only that, they're
every
often
good superhero have to do that.
they often have
they
to
don't do
explain
that,
themselves, and they have to explain their
yeah,
feelings
yeah.
a lot too. There's a lot of feeling explaining.
yeah.
A lot of flashbacks.
Oh,
a lot of
yeah,
childhood
5-episode
flashbacks.
flashback, middle of a fight.
I love that
yeah.
shit though. But that's so good. I like that stuff, and I feel like I don't know, a lot of that stuff that I think people don't work on TV in the West, especially I don't know. Like long-standing narratives, it's sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But there's I don't know. I'm sounding like a piece of shit now. Avi, do you have any?
You're right.
Do you have any other things to wrap us up? Avi,
Yeah, I'd pay attention to the West bracket. That one's definitely going to be brutal.
you're gonna think it's a brutal bracket, but you want Cowboy to
It's a
take it
brutal
all.
bracket.
You want Cowboy to take it all, Avi? Is that your dream? Is that your little wet dream?
That is.
Please say that.
Look, I just got one word for you. I got one word. Tank.
Wow,
All right,
true. Speaking of Tank, I'm
Cowboy.
going to do some shameless self-promotion here. The account, there's a small account on Twitter that's been taking the the teaser for my new show and putting it to new songs. And they set it to Tank recently. I'm gonna play that because I think it's funny, and it will all remind us what
I like
Tank
the art
is.
style. I really like the art style.
Let's take a look.
How much of this show?
Oh damn.
Game, set, match.
Whoa.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
I've always felt with like music though that like you guys, I mean, we probably all have these experiences where we're like you're driving around in a car and you're looking at the rain on the window while your mom or dad's driving, and the music on the radio, you're like, this is the perfect music. Almost every music fits every moment. Almost.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying that Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, when Toonami, when he directed those two animes, it wasn't really about just making a good storyline, but making it adapt to the actual instrumentals. Like first with Cowboy Bebop, it was more hip hop and rap, and mixed with like old and classical, like New Jobbers type of themes in Samurai Champloo. When he did Cowboy Bebop, he wanted to implement the same style but make it more jazz orientated, and that's why I think. And I'll be honest, I love every single OST. Arcs of Manpower, I play that out just for we just play it just for fun. It's just like
I think
something we can get.
I think Samurai Champloo made like it was the first wave of lo-fi hip hop because Nujabes, he's like a legend in the community. I think I did a whole video on our channel about Nujabes, and he's a legend within the lo-fi community because like I think Samurai Champloo like helped that as well. Like everyone listens to lo-fi now while studying.
100%.
Like you know those streams on YouTube, like I don't. Everyone listens to that shit like whilst they're studying or doing something.
I can't believe Samurai Champloo got kicked out, but I can see, I really can, but I'm just going to put this out there. I can see Cowboy Bebop beating One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man, it's so funny, so amazing, but Cowboy Bebop was just on another level. Yeah, from beginning to end, it just made me like, mind.
Wait, who's My Hero Academia facing?
Well, do you guys want to go? Why don't we?
Parasite, man. No!
Let's go one by one, and yeah, watch our darlings get killed, like I said.
Okay.
Because Parasite, I think, is for some of us a darling. I don't know.
I love Parasite, it's so
Yeah, I love
amazing.
Parasite, man.
Oh, My Hero.
Parasite is in my top 10 anime of all time.
Oh,
But that's just because you love body mods. Let's get into this. Our first matchup is My Hero Academia versus Parasite. Now, argue either way, and I want to see if you guys can come to a consensus as to who thinks going to win. I want to see. The argument.
There's no way.
My Hero Academia.
Let me start with saying Parasite is good, right? But Parasite don't got that long-running shonen flavor that My Hero brings to the table.
Yeah, my Hero is too big. Parasite's like ascending, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Sanrio? What do you think?
No,
Parasite is amazing OST though.
My Hero is mid.
Mid.
What?
What?
Everything is mid except One Piece and.
Hey,
Berserk.
damn. What about you, Sam? What do you think? Parasite or My Hero Academia?
I'm gonna be honest. I personally would go with Parasite because I love the concept of, well, if you look back at this old movie called The Body Snatchers, I don't know if anybody of you guys.
Yeah.
It's so good, man. I love the concept, but I'm gonna be honest. I think My Hero Academia is with this younger generation, the next generation, and it's definitely gonna be Parasite, 100%.
Yeah.
You're on the line with the Toonami Audience Takeover Bracket. Who do you think between Parasite and My Hero Academia is going to take it this week?
Honestly, in my opinion, I think My Hero will probably take it this week. It has really good writing, and it actually took place in it came the perfect timing since superheroes are really big, and you see all these big giant movies popping up left and right with about superheroes.
So you're giving it to that. Alrighty. Oh, I'm going to see if you were right. Look, guys, let's reveal it. Let's have fun. Let's press the space bar in Premiere where you see I'm moving my mouse around and see who won. It was Parasite who lost to My Hero.
But can I say one thing? One thing, yeah. Parasite song.
67 to 33%.
Oh, shit!
That's not too bad.
No, they got
Texas Smash.
That's decent. That's decent.
Well, my man got Wyoming Smash.
30, that means 1 out of 3 people liked Parasite.
Yeah, that's good. 33%.
That means maybe you've got an aunt and an uncle and a dad with a brain injury. And the dad with the brain injury.
There you go.
Just kidding. Let's go on to the next one. You guys are giving great feedback and debates. Dr. Stone versus Black Clover. You guys are talking about this.
Dr. Stone.
Man. Black Clover got no chance.
Black Clover's more popular.
Black Clover is trash. It's so mid-low tier,
Yeah, it is.
Black Clover is trash.
This is ridiculous.
Black Clover is like fairy tale on steroids.
We have this debate every single day.
Black Clover is I give Black Clover 7.5 out of 10.
7 and
what? And you're hyping it up. You're hyping it up.
Dr. Stone is an A.
Oh
Bro,
my
the
God.
studio animating it is shit. That's the problem.
Oh, even the manga though. The manga compared to Dr. Stone.
Yeah, the manga is so.
The Dr. Stone manga is mind-blowing, bro.
But we're talking the Toonami audience. They're watching the anime. They're watching the anime. They're watching the
I gotta say, Black Clover anime has been stellar. They're doing this filler arc right now, and the filler arc is better than most of the things that happen in the manga.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
But even then,
it is Toonami audience, so I'll say Dr. Stone then.
What do you mean by that?
What does that mean, man?
My man's just dissing.
Wait,
I'm not dissing. Oh my God.
Hey, you're on the line with the Toonami Audience Takeover Bracket. Who are you thinking between Dr. Stone and Black Clover? Oh, they hung up. I don't think they realized they're on the line. Well, I think our general consensus is most people are thinking it's going to be Dr. Stone. I'm surprised. I watched it. I had a lot of fun with Dr. Stone because I like stupid science. I feel like a lot of atheist subculture in my life has come from watching anime because Full Metal Alchemist is super atheist and they're all about there's no God, we're all humans and
no, but there is though. Okay,
but in the end there is. But there's a lot of secular hot takes, Lior's misusing religion.
I'm not going to bring religion into this here, but I'm specifically, I would say, fall into the religious category. I believe in God and whatnot. I'm a theist, right? But I see the opposite. I know there's animes nowadays that pushes the narrative of secularism and even Gundam series. There was there's no God. Remember the main character from Gundam. There is a lot of that going on, especially with this demographic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I think if you look at loads of animes, you can find loads of animes which falls within both categories, which challenge the idea: is there a creator? What's beyond this? What's the answer to this? What's the unknown? All these things that challenges it. I think that's
I think you're super right about that too. I think it's also but it's certain things I saw that came in my life that I remember. Doctors, I don't know. But
we're talking about anime, bro.
No, but that's what's so good about anime because it's so thought-provoking. Because I feel like both of you are right.
Yeah, no, I don't think Yusuf's wrong at all.
No, neither do I. I'm trying to say anime is such a great genre where it's not about one concept. It's about having loads of concepts put together, which makes the audience question life itself. I don't know. Maybe I love anime too much.
It's fine. I think we all. It looks like Dr. Stone took it with 59%. to
Whoa,
Black
Dr.
Clover
Stone beat
49.
Black Clover!
Let's go!
I'm surprised about
Look
that.
how happy they are. Oh,
Mid Clover is out, boy.
Hey, just make it something clear, yeah. Listen, I'm wearing Astar Black Clover shirt, yeah.
Rajual, you're wearing
I'm
a Black
saying-
Clover shirt right now? Wait, show
Yeah,
that again.
yeah,
I was
Get
not.
sure how it is.
But I love Dr. Stone. I think
And
Dr. Stone
what
is
am I
one of
wearing? I'm wearing a snow cone T-shirt from Maui Shave Ice, where they make
you
snow,
can't-
and I've got armpit water.
Oh, nice.
That's the best thing,
That's
man. I need some of that.
Rajual 007 in Adult Swim chat is showing a lot of middle finger emoji. Seems to be very disappointed
yeah, what
in
the
that box.
hell?
Caller, what do you think? We're about to go
Black
to our
Clover
next.
says.
We're about to go to our next matchup, which is. Let me play through it. Oh, it's so fun when you play things. Oh boy, Kill la Kill versus Soul Eater.
Oh, I
I think Kill la Kill
Soul
takes
Eater.
it. No, I think Kill la Kill takes it.
No, it's Kill la Kill is definitely gonna win it. Soul Eater is a little too outdated now.
What do you mean by that? Outdated.
It
came out in like 2007 or 2008, and the ending for the show was really subpar because they ran out of manga content to go with. And Kill la Kill was just phenomenal all the way through.
Interesting.
I haven't
12
seen
episodes.
both animes, so I'm gonna stay out this one.
So Mario, what about you?
Somebody, you watched it as well, isn't it?
I've seen Soul Eater. I think it's kind of mid. I've seen Kill la Kill.
You think everything's mid?
Hey, listen. It was okay. It was okay. Nah, I think Kill la
Sunray
Kill's
only
gonna
likes
win.
Berserk and One Piece.
Oh, Sidoa1 says, I simp for Adil, don't tell my wife. Well, that's pretty.
Oh,
Is that Jesus bed, bro?
Wait, what? They need to calm down. They need to calm down.
oh,
And what do you think, Sid and Sam, about this? About Kill la Kill versus Soul Eater?
I think Kill la Kill takes it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like Soul Eater. I just personally have a lot of good memories watching Soul Eater. But Kill la Kill, yeah, it's gonna 100% win.
Oh wait, no,
So-
Kill la Kill has fan service, so Kill la Kill's gonna win.
Yeah.
Kill la Kill won it!
Oh,
61% because of the fan
Top
service.
tier, all right?
It's
Yeah.
got
You know-
the great. Why do people love cartoon titties so much? Is that something we should
Yeah,
talk about?
I don't know.
man.
I don't understand.
No one will understand.
Sid, can you explain that?
Yeah, Sid, go
They
ahead,
just
man.
have this profound thing to them where it just reaches your soul.
I would say, I mean, even there's, I think growing up, like nowadays, like I'm not as interested in it in random shit, but like growing up, even shows like most recently maybe canceled Venture Brothers, there's a lot of titties in that show. Like Molotov cocktease when I was like 13, I was like, damn.
You know, honestly, I'm not really into that fan service stuff. But one anime that did it okay was actually Prison School. Like, if you can do it as a gag, it just turns out excellent.
Oh, Prison School.
Prison School was so funny, man. But it was
so
funny.
though.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I felt the same way about Food Wars. I really, like, I wasn't
Yeah,
turned off by
Food
how
Gasm.
edgy it
Food
was.
War does-
Yeah, it was
yes.
just because it was
Yeah.
so dumb, but like in a fun way.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a look at the next one. This is fun. Why am I saying that? I've had a busy day.
Like when it's innocent, I guess. Oh no, that's no. Wait, what am I saying? Prison School ain't innocent, man.
That's not innocent. That's dirty, man. It just.
I think we need more stretch marks and zits in anime, though.
More
not
realistic. Realism.
yeah,
Just-
where's the realism?
Wait, didn't ping pong the animation try realism?
Oh, yeah, but, you know,
The
that's,
animation looks like shit. I
Wait,
think the animation
what's that?
was
What's that?
phenomenal. Ping pong the animation. I think it's one of the greats.
Fooly
Oh
Cooly
my-
versus Dragon Ball. Now, I think you guys are going to have a lot to say, so I'm just
Dragon
gonna
Ball
stand
won
back.
this. Dragon Ball won this straight up.
Dragon Ball.
I have no idea how Fooly Cooly can beat Dragon Ball. Even though I love Fooly Cooly. Fooly Cooly is amazing.
It's lit.
The storyline, the
The
artistic,
new
the
one
style.
was kind of meh though.
You know, but it's just something which is like beautiful, like artistic wise and whatnot, yeah. And it's but Dragon Ball is just like an iconic anime which started off all shonen tropes, in my opinion, yeah, to go to the American genre. And
Who? Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You can't beat Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is like
Yeah, Dragon Ball,
even now. Dragon Ball Super was living off Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super was not great, but even now, the love for Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball is so powerful that people will watch mid-tier content, even to low-tier content, because of the love for Dragon Ball Z. That's
Dragon Ball Z is... Wait, go on, Sid.
Oh, every time you see Goku, right, you're reminded of like, you're like 6, 7 years old, you're watching Toonami, and you're like doing Kamehameha with...
Oh, nah, the best thing... No, Super Saiyan 3 transformation! And to go even further beyond! And bam! That was so good, man!
Bro, that took 2 episodes, that transformation.
I know!
I don't remember that, man. I don't remember.
Oh, Vegeta's quote, yeah, it was like, there's one thing you cannot take, and Saiyan's pride. Honestly, they came up with the best quotes, man.
I think Toonami was Sky 601, channel 601 on like UK.
Yeah, well, no, that was Cartoon Network. Toonami was 613.
618, is it 613?
Yeah, 613.
And like, it took 2 episodes for Goku Super Saiyan 3 to get. I was like, even as a kid, I was like, why does it take this guy so long?
I thought I was
frame?
hype. What do you mean?
It was,
but that's true. That makes it so different than like SpongeBob, which has like what, 2 stories in 11 minutes? Dragon Ball takes 1 story over 40 minutes. Hey, you're on the line with the Toonami Audience Takeover Bracket. Who do you think between Fooly Cooly and Dragon Ball Z?
I want to say that while I do love both shows so much, I have a feeling that probably Dragon Ball Z is going to win, mainly just because it has a lot of history on Toonami. Like, ever since the old Cartoon Network days and back in, like, it pretty much kicked off. Like, well, I don't want to say kicked off, but, like, it pretty much, started a boom. And while Fooly Cooly is definitely great, but, like, I might have to give it to Dragon Ball Z here.
Well, even if Dragon Ball Z is a shoo-in, because even Warcraft 3, like I've said, almost every episode had Dragon Ball Z themed custom maps where you could play as Boo, which was just a pink orc samurai. Let's see, even if it's a guaranteed win, I want to see how close it is, because Dragon Ball Z does take it, but with 57%.
That is way closer than I thought.
That is way closer than I thought, too.
People love Fooly Cooly.
Thanks for calling. People love
I need to check out Fooly Cooly.
Bro, I have a Fooly Cooly shirt.
It's a great puberty show with some very literal puberty metaphors.
Wait, what is it about? What is it about? I've never seen it.
Man, you know, I think you have to watch it to find out. It's about a kid and he gets something big on his face and he runs into a woman on a bike.
And the woman is like also going through her own problems with like smoking, you know, going through that puberty shit where kids, she's like,
oh, is it like Golden Boy? Like
no, it's not like Golden Boy.
Oh, okay.
It's like Golden Bat.
Although there's only like 5-6 episodes, yeah? You can watch it in like a day.
Okay. They did make a new season too, recently in the last few years. Let's check it
out.
You
can literally binge it.
Let's check out the next matchup. Mob Psycho versus Assassination Classroom. Which
Mob
for some reason...
Mob Psycho won my top 10. Mob Psycho in my top 10.
Season 2, Episode 5, man.
Which one's episode 5 in season 2? Which one's that?
It's like when it's just the whole episode is like a movie and he's fighting one of the psychic dudes in the I don't know the name.
They're all psychic dudes, dude. Nah, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Mob Psycho is so... I don't want to say this here, but I like Mob Psycho better than One Punch Man, even though they...
What do you think does differently? Because I know, like... And I think part of the reasons I start losing interest in season 2 of One Punch Man is because it's like, okay, I really love the joke, and it hit me so good, the gag. You talked about, like, it's got that central gag to it. It really hit me at first. But then, like, I started losing interest in it. But, like, Mob Psycho, I love the idea of, you know, I fucking love his fucking mentor, who's a con artist who knows nothing about the spiritual world, and he loves him. It's so pure and sweet, you know.
He's a great father figure. He's
exactly.
a great sensei.
So what do you think? Is there more like of a serious conceit to the whole thing, you think, than One Punch Man? Does that make it more successful?
Yeah, definitely. I think Mob Psycho, the message is like, the message and the philosophy is like way more clear. It's like with Mob, even me, I put it in my top 10 anime of all time because I literally identify with Mob himself as a teenager because I was just like Mob. I was this unconfident, timid boy that had this big imagination. I mean, in high school for 7 years straight, I was told that I was an unconfident, timid, like, I'm a boy that doesn't participate in class and stuff like that, right? But in the inside, I always viewed myself that, oh, I have a lot of potential, I have skill, but I'm not showing the world it. But so Mob Psycho, like, at the end of the show, like, it's just a journey of him being like he's a cocoon and he becomes a butterfly at the end, and he recognizes who he is at the end. It's just this beautiful message. I think it's amazing.
Well, let's talk with the caller. You want to give us a case for Assassination Classroom?
I actually haven't watched that one. I just want to like say a big shout out to my man Somrio. And
oh, yo, Tom! That's my dude, Tom on the line.
Say all the nice things you want to say to Tom. I'll turn off the music. I'll play some background music for you to say nice things to Tom.
Picking up my mate Somrio.
Tom, I just want to say you're a really great friend.
Yo, it's a moment. Is this?
Wow.
I remember is that Cowboy Bebop? That reminds me of Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why.
Oh, you know what? It is Cowboy Bebop. I don't think I played this on one of the shows. That isn't, but this is. You remember this episode? Was it Go?
Oh my god! I love this. Make me cry. Hey, so real man, say more things to Tom, man. This is your moment.
Alright, Tom. I've been holding this in for a long time. I just want to say, I love you.
Alrighty.
It's like I love them Sword Art Online brought us together.
Now you're in love, Tom. Wow. I love that song though. Well, guys, tell me a little bit. You guys are vouching for Mob Psych. Let me vouch for Assassination just a little bit.
Okay, I watched Assassination Classroom. I'll tell you something, yeah. I love Assassination Classroom, but the ending was, I don't know what it was, but for me it was a bit subpar. Like finding out his backstory, I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Finding out the octopus, Sensei Octopus's backstory, yeah. It wasn't that.
Carl Sensei.
Okay, Sam knows better than me about this shit. Yeah, I wasn't too absorbed into it. I just felt like his relationship with the students was fun, but I'd rather see GTO. GTO was one of the best animes of all time.
It felt forgettable. I don't remember much about Assassination.
It was cool though.
Sam
was a big fan of Assassination.
I watched 13 episodes of Assassination Classroom and I dropped it.
Whoa.
Yeah, because he dropped it when he found out Nagisa was a guy.
Oh, no. It was like it just lost my attention. I don't know. Samantha can defend it. Samantha said it's good.
Can I be honest? I read the whole manga, and I actually did like the concept. Maybe I cried a little bit. You know, I shed a tear, but I guess the ending was a bit subpar. The ending it felt a little bit flat. Like I was expecting maybe something more. I don't know. Is it still going on? Can I spoil the manga?
Don't spoil it.
No, okay, man, I won't spoil it. But I'm just saying, I actually do appreciate Assassination Classroom, but
I keep saying Assassination's Classroom. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a bit of
too many S's. Too much ass in my mouth. Let's check out the results. Mob Psycho does take it with 59 to 41%. I would have loved to see a bigger lead personally, but that's, it's art. Art's, we said there's objective and subjective shit. Naruto versus Demon Slayer.
This is my favorite character. This is my favorite character.
So this is your guys' childhood versus
Naruto don't win.
The new ones.
Okay,
this is fucking bullshit if Naruto don't win.
No, come on, man. Demon Slayer.
What? How you say Demon Slayer?
Pretty pictures on your face.
Bullshit.
Demon Slayer was just pretty pictures on your face.
Hey, can I say something? Actually, you know what? This is anime only right now. I'll be honest with you guys. Anime at the moment right now for the Demon Slayer is really good. I would say even like Naruto level or a bit better than Naruto level. Because I tell you why. Yeah, Demon Slayer we don't like it. Just a disclaimer, guys. We read the manga from beginning to end. We did reviews on it. We had to do analytical reviews on this manga. And if you do analytical reviews, it ruins the fun of it because you're looking at everything good about it, everything bad about it. And we came to a conclusion that Demon Slayer 10 from an 8 out of 10, sorry, 9 out of 10 epic manga.
Nah, it was a masterpiece to me.
It was a masterpiece.
It was a masterpiece.
Even the anime is like 8.59 out of 10.
It's amazing.
Chef's kiss, man.
What's the big difference to you guys between the manga and the anime? And should I read the manga? Because sometimes I read the manga.
No, it's not.
No, man, read the manga. Read the manga. The ending.
You guys don't agree with me though.
No, okay.
Max,
You'll be a little
manga.
bit sad at the end.
Yeah, Max, it's not about the difference in the manga.
It was like
quite
Game
similar.
of Thrones. It was like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not about the difference. It's about the ending of the manga.
No, everyone agrees. No, the Muzan was a disappointment in the manga.
Yeah, that's it.
For 20 chapters, he's just flinging his fingers.
Hey,
don't spoil it!
I didn't spoil nothing.
Let me give my prediction.
For 20 chapters, he's flinging his fingers. Okay.
Yeah, honestly. Hey, so let me give my prediction. I think the manga Naruto surpasses Demon Slayer by a huge margin. Yeah. But in the anime right now, because I know the anime Demon Slayer is such a big hype, and people probably don't remember how good Naruto was.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah?
This
I do gotta say, Billy Rigby's in YouTube saying Garfield's gonna win. So.
Well, if you look at Demon Slayer as like just the first arc, and you take the first like the Chunin exam arc and the Zabuza arc of Naruto, like which one wins, that or Demon Slayer first 25 episodes?
Naruto.
Naruto 100%. Like,
but you know the issue is I don't think the audience. Can I be honest? I don't think this audience, in my opinion, they remember Naruto. They're thinking of Boruto.
Let's
They're
see.
thinking about Boruto.
It was Demon Slayer, guys.
I told you guys.
57 to 43, though, kind of close.
This.
It's rigged, yeah. Demon Slayer came to my house and said, "You got to make me win." Promised Neverland versus Hunter x Hunter. Caller, do you have something to say about this?
Promise Neverland versus Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter, I think, is easily going to win. I think Hunter x Hunter is one that I underestimated because it was facing Super in the first round. I thought Super would go all the way to finals, but yeah, Hunter x Hunter, I think.
Yeah.
I underestimate the passion with fan base.
I stand 100% behind you, brother.
Thanks for calling. So you guys are saying the Hunters are going to win it? Hunter Biden is going to win?
Yep.
Yeah, Hunter is...
Hunter S. Thompson times Hunter Biden, what do we get? It's a lot of cocaine, right?
Yeah.
Hey, can I put my
emails?
Can I put my 2 cents? I want to put a quick 2 cents to this.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, Promise Neverland was a great story, but again, I just kill everything for myself. I started the anime and I went into the manga, and every great stories, the manga somehow ends up garbage.
Yeah.
And that's what happened with Promise Neverland. A masterpiece, which could have been a masterpiece, turned into a sub-tier anime or a sub-tier series.
Yeah.
Right now, I'll be honest, it's still okay. But Hunter x Hunter throughout, beginning to end, always put me on my shoe. The music, the Phantom Troop, freaking his so cool.
What do you mean the end? Hunter x Hunter hasn't ended?
No, but you know the guy.
we still have 500
No, gosh, he ain't gonna do nothing, man. He's sleeping on us. The gosh, he's still taking a high.
Wait, Yusuf, I need to clarify something, right?
It is Hunter x Hunter,
Demon
guys.
Slayer fans, right? Please don't send me death threats again. Like
63 to 37%.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Hunter x Hunter won 63 to 37. Sorry, I'm just because we're getting to the top of the hour. I'm getting us through it. But Adils, explain what you're gonna say. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, because I'm sorry, Demon Slayer fans, don't send me death threats again. It's a 7.5.
Has that happened?
Yeah.
God, fudge.
It's a 7.5 out of 10, and I agree. Hunter x Hunter's gonna.
God, you're the Leah Remini of anime reviews. Getting death threats. I should remind everyone, DBZ Wii 09 points out, Promise Neverland is having a marathon Saturday night. So for Halloween on Toonami, you can watch all of Promise Neverland, which I really liked. I really like fucking mysteries and suspense and thrillers. That's really my vibe.
To be honest, the first half of Promise Neverland is promising.
The anime was stellar. The anime, the first season of the anime was just stellar. The mystery, the suspense, it kind of reminded me of when I was watching Death Note for the first time.
Yeah,
it
for
gave me
sure.
that feeling.
Let's go into our last matchup before we start guessing the future winner. It's Cowboy Bebop versus One Punch Man. Now, we've argued that Cowboy Bebop just... I mean, Yusuf, you were saying in terms of just storytelling and a complete package, you know, it's got a vibe, it's got a story, and it's not reductive of you to say this, but One Punch Man very much is a gag that's very reflective of other shows, whereas Cowboy Bebop innovated and like had a touchstone in Western anime society. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna reveal something. I actually cried in Cowboy Bebop. I actually cried. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And then after that, the OST from beginning to end, I played it, and I played it for like maybe the couple of hours. Like I just left it on, and I was just reflecting back on the anime, and I couldn't. I had it left an empty feeling in my heart.
The Steve Blum voices.
Yes.
Mike, right?
Yeah. Great guy. He actually, he only recently watched through the whole show, because a lot of voice actors don't watch the shows they work on necessarily.
Oh,
but it's like, you know, his house is full of cute little shit about it. I don't know. Well, what do you guys think? What do we think is going to happen? And Caller, what do you think? Cowboy Bebop versus One Punch Man.
It's got to be Cowboy Bebop, man. I feel like because this is reflecting the Adult Swim era of Toonami, it's like people are going to hold out for Cowboy Bebop pretty hard, and especially, I guess, there's, like, it's kind of shown here too, there's a bit of dissent for One Punch Man Season 2, and I feel like that can hurt that show's chances, even though, like, the rest of the show is, like, iconic. But I'm saying Cowboy Bebop.
Let's do a reveal. Let's do a reveal, because we're getting close to the end. Let's fucking reveal. Let's click the space bar. And One Punch, just kidding. Cowboy Bebop wins.
Yeah,
with 65%.
Oh my god! Yo, Cowboy Bebop's gonna win the whole thing.
You guys think so? A lot of people are guessing it's gonna be
Hunter x Hunter.
It beat One Punch Man too hard, man.
Hey, guys,
so wait, of these 8 that are remaining, let's just take a look at it. You're saying it's potentially Cowboy Bebop. Because a lot of people have been telling me it's going to be Dragon Ball Z, but you guys are saying Cowboy Bebop or Hunter. What do you guys think?
I think Cowboy Bebop vs Dragon Ball Z finale.
You think that'll be the finale?
Max.
What? Sarah's on the line, guys. Sarah's on the line. Sarah, tell me what you think.
Voting is live. Voting is live. Go to Toonami Bracket on Instagram, and you can vote now.
Are you serious, Sarah? Voting's live on Instagram.com/Toonami
Oh, I'm
Bracket.
serious, Max. I'm really serious about this.
Oh my god, Max, don't jump on the window! Oh shit!
No, Amanda!
Mannequin!
No!
Wait, what the hell?
If you guys are watching on the podcast, I had to get Manda, my beautiful mannequin. I had to give her a congratulatory spank. We have a BDSM relationship. The voting is fucking live, dude.
The voting is fucking live.
Hey, I hope that relationship was mutual.
Guys, we're about to wrap up. Any final thoughts with people going in to these votes?
I think Cowboy Bebop should win this. Or Dragon Ball Z will win because you know it's more popular.
What's the final 8?
Well, the final 8 are Cowboy Bebop, My Hero, Dr. Stone, Kill la Kill, Dragon Ball Z, Mob Psycho, Demon Slayer, Hunter x Hunter.
Oh my god, that's a good runner-up. That is a good anime.
Okay, I think Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball is.
I think Hunter x Hunter wins it.
Do you guys think My Hero?
Do
you guys don't think My Hero, as a new blood, comes in and steals it today?
No.
I think my personal thoughts are the Southern Bracket, Demon Slayer, Mob Psycho. Though good, I don't think they stand a chance against some of these big heavy hitters in here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Cowboy Bebop Dragon Ball finale. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think My Hero Academia has a chance to. But do you know why? I think My Hero Academia is the forefront anime. Yeah, that speaks for everyone.
For the next generation.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Cowboy Bebop is for the old generation. So it's like the old generation versus the new generation. I think Dragon Ball Z, is kind of like universal for the old and new. And mainly for the old. Hunter x Hunter is amazing, but I don't
so semi-finals is gonna be Cowboy Bebop, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, and My Hero. That's the semi-finals.
And Kill la Kill, right?
No. I think the finals is gonna be Dragon Ball versus Hunter x Hunter.
You reckon?
Or whoever wins the Cowboy Bebop Hunter x Hunter matchup wins the whole thing, I think.
My ranking is I'll be honest, I like My Hero, Hunter x Hunter, Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball in that order.
Well, you heard it all here. Lots of debate, lots of fun times, laughing about titties and fun, and a good time. I'd like to thank everyone from Anime Balls Deep. Not Anime Deep Throat. I think that's a different channel. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It was awesome. Look them up on YouTube, Twitch. Check out their streams. Check out their videos. Stay tuned on Saturday when we're having the eliminations of these 8 down to 4. Vote right now on Instagram.com/Toonami Bracket and put your voice into the mix. Also, if you're in the United States, please go vote in a real election. And lastly, thanks to Christina and Sarah. Christina, who's going to be editing, producing this podcast. Sarah, who's been producing this live streaming event. And if you guys have any questions for the podcast when this re-airs as a podcast, email adultswimpodcast@gmail.com. I'm Maxime Simone, and I am still wearing pants.